Hi everyone. So in this video, I'm going to share all the things which I have done uh, regarding this MCP and Hugging Face courses. So I have completed these MCP courses and I have learned everything which we taught in this course, like creating a server, client, and everything. So let me just first open my environment so that I can show you. So let me first activate my Conda environment. Activate and let me launch this Jupyter notebook. Okay, notebook. Okay, so my Jupyter notebook is up and running, and I will directly jump onto my server.py. So this is the code for creating our server, and let me scroll down. So first, we will use SSE. SSE. Hope I'm using it fine. And here we will provide port equal to 8001. Although this is the example which is shared with us in the tutorial, and now I'm going to use it. And what I have done with this code, so actually we are assigning everything to this file, research.server.py, and we have also installed all the packages which we gonna need to run this. Here we have our .venv environment, virtual environment, which is. Then we have requirement.txt. We have pushed everything we need here and deployed it on GitHub. And I have updated some things to make this code run here. And after deploying it to GitHub, I have used render for deploying it. Render. So let me go to my dashboard and we have this project. So we have deployed it here and currently it's loading. So it will be MCP. So let this application load. So the first thing which I am able to do, I have completed this course, completed this MCP course, and got my insights on creating a server and then creating an MCP client. However, our key is missing, entropic key or any LLM key, which we require to run this MCP client. And then I have also used reference servers and then added prompt and resources. Everything is done from my end in this course. And I have successfully deployed my code on GitHub and used render to do like deployment of my code. And then what I have done, I have also like analyzed various collection of our Genqe environment and created a mapping file and also generated the steps. Like, let me show you a file which I have created, a mapping file. So this how it is, how it works. So it is for test planning report. So in test planning report, we have these main three fields name, which is application name, test name, and created on. And this is the data we have in this uh, like fields. So in test planning report, we have application name, which is test image. Then the same thing is coming from a database collection where uh, our collection name is project collection. So this application name is basically coming from our project collection. And then test case is marked as test case objective. And this is the data we can see in our database. However, if we fetch this data, it will become this. So, and then we have created on, it remains same, created on. And for this is for another application, and it is application name is test Excel. And in case of database, we mark this application name as project name. And again, it is coming from the project collection. And then we have test case. This is our whole test case. Then it becomes test case objective in case of uh, our database. And then we have this created on remains this. So this is the steps I follow to uh, generate this mapping. So first of all, I got our application name from our test planning report, and then by using this test planning report, I go to the project collection and search the same uh, project name in our project collection. And after finding a project, then I have copied the ID of that particular project, and then I go to project document test cases collection and search for the project ID field, because the ID in the project collection will become project ID in project document test cases collection. And then we got all the test cases related to that particular application for which we bring the ID. And then we can to find the specific test case which we want to look at in our database, we can, or in the order in which test cases are generated in test planning report, we can sort it in decreasing order by -1. So we will get all the test cases related to that specific application in the similar order or same order we got in the test planning report. So that's how I am able to generate this mapping. And after that, moving to the Hugging Face course. So in Hugging Face course, I am able to finish first three chapters and also completed this quiz. So maybe after reload, it becomes like I have not attempted it, but I have done it and able to complete all these three chapters. And according to me, uh, I am confident that I can use pre-trained Hugging Face models in our day-to-day task, and I can also make some like changes according to our use case in the modules. And let's try to like update our server. So what I will do, I will update this with SSE, and to make sure there will be no issue, so I can just bring the code from our course if it is available now. Let me see if we have the code here. Oh, so let's just drop this idea. I have my code here. I have made the changes which I want, and now I'm overwriting it in project research. Then what I will do, I will push these changes to our GitHub. Let me commit again. Mm, Update transport port to SSE, and let me commit this changes. I will like change it change it again according to my need, and I have pushed this code. So let us see if we have these changes in GitHub. Yes, good, good. So yes, we got these changes here, and let us just create another deployment. Uh, Let us manually deploy this commit. Deploy last commit. Yes, so it will create an build after this commit to be in sync with the updated changes in our application. And yes, we can see that it is cloning my repository, and then everything, installing everything which we will need to run this application. Mm, So let us just wait for 1 minute. After this application in live, we will see if it is working or not. So build is in progress. Okay. So apart from that, mm, so yes, created my nodes. Let us see if this application build is still in progress. So we can see that application is up and running till here, and it is finding some port to run our application here. Okay, it's trying to find a port for this application so we can run it. And you can see that we have like provided this command to run our same file which we are applying changes, research server. And yes, so something not found. Yes, this is live. So, but it's still in progress. So I'm not sure why we are getting issue here. Okay, okay, okay. So application is live. Throwing some issue first. So let me just do it SSE. So we can see that we are getting the endpoint which we want and also the session ID. And this server will ping after every 15 or 20 seconds. So let us wait. So we got a ping. So that means server is running at this point and let us wait for another 15 seconds. So just to confirm that our server is working fine after every 15 minutes because it is checking if it is running or not. So we can see after exactly 15 seconds, we got a ping again. So after 15 seconds, we will get a ping again. So yeah, so it is working for SSC, but if I am trying to like run a server, okay, so let me go and activate. We are getting some issue with our model context protocol inspector while accessing it through it. MCP suggest and here let me see what we have. So let me run our okay, I forgot the command. Okay, it will be npx at model context protocol slash inspector. So we can see that our MCP inspector is up and running here. So we got it running here. So instead of streamable HTTP, we got it here SSE. So actually we are getting some cache issue. I think that's why it's selecting streamable HTTP automatically, but it is not in the case, not a case with SSE. So if we try to connect, we will get some issue. So MCP server running connection error, we got some connection error. And if we see the updates here, so by looking at here, we can see that our local host is correct and SSE is also here. Let's try changing this to because I think we have hosted our server on some other port, if I am right. Because server is running, but we are still getting some network issue because I'm not sure why it's happening. So port is 8001 and let's try with 8001. So maybe some cache issue. So that's why I'm not getting the accurate values. Let us see if we able to connect this. Okay. So maybe it's because of some cache issue, but it's working for me back then. And let me see if I am able to show you my running. It's not running for me and not able to find the screenshot. But yeah, we can see that our server is running fine here. We are getting a ping after every 15 seconds. So thank you so much. That's all I am able to learn and do by today. Thank you so much.